Alright, so getting some more work done on the GT6. Let's see, maybe I should stand here. Don't have that light backlighting me. Yep, had a COVID exposure recently, so now I'm quarantining, and I figured might as well just kind of get some work done on cars. I'm stuck home all day, make the best of it. I was going to say, Spitfire's running amazing. The Spit 6, I've got the body work where I want it for now, getting ready to take the body off. It's a more than one person job, so can't do that right now. And so I'm going to pick away at the GT6. Not sure what all I'm going to get done, but I'm going to do some stuff. Ran into a bit of lead. Let's see. Right in this section here. Apparently that's pretty common. I'm guessing there's on the other side. And so, this is what I saw someone else do, so I think it's pretty good. Better than making dust everywhere, but got a torch, propane, gonna melt it. I don't know, pick at things. There's this whole section needs to be a lot of work. So anyhow, we'll just see what we do. Oh yes, so I am wearing a mask. I don't know if it helps with this, but it doesn't hurt. Okay, so let me show you my thinking on this. I cut, so this is how it was in the car, I cut right near the wheel arch, because since there's that curvature in the panel there, that should help prevent it from warping when I weld it back in. So, learn things as I go along, trying to implement these things that I learn. So, what my plan is, I'm going to take this piece here, and it's all sorts of gnarled up, not the correct shape it should be, so I'm going to use some hammers and dollies and stuff like that, and try to match the curvature on the opposite side, go off that as like radius gauge, and from there make a patch, put this in, do the same thing with the other patch that I've saved as well too. It's sitting there in the car. It looks all gnarled up too, because apparently the car got hit. See, like, they drilled holes, pulled it out. You can probably see it's not very flat looking, and then just a whole ton of bondo. So anyhow, that's where we're at. Okay, so change of plans because plans always change. Straighten this out, and as I was thinking to myself, wow, what a perfect patch panel. Too bad there are these holes in here that I might as well just weld up because there's really not a rust issue. I think that's a little bit of paint there. So, there we go. Save a little bit of time. So, I'm going to work on this. I think I got this one just about right. There's just a little bit of curvature in it, both directions. So, real subtle after comparing it to the other side. This one's real nasty. And then thinking about, so I'm going to do the same thing with it. It's got a whole lot of bondo here, so maybe a good bit to weld in. Let's see, what was I going to say next? I guess one thing I've noticed is, like, you mess a weld, you can keep, the weld didn't totally fill, you can always weld back over and go again a few different times. So, getting a lot more confident about my welding skills with everything. So I'm going to straighten this one out. And then figure out the proper curvature to it and set it up. And I don't think I really feel like welding today, so I'll just save this for a welding day. But yeah, gonna hammer this up and then fit it in there and kind of do stuff. So here we go. Alright, so I figure that's about it for a video. You can see I kind of got it fitted in there. I don't know if people watch this. People probably don't, but I'm doing this for, I don't know, feels good. That's something interesting to do. But anyhow, good documentation of what all is happening, because it's always cool to go look back and see all this stuff. But anyhow, yes, I saved the metal. I know a lot of people will probably cut that out, throw it away, or probably even redo the whole panel, because the whole back is like nasty too. But all about recycling, reusing, and also share with you kind of what I was doing. Hammered it flat, got all the gunk out of there, and then started working it. Did a lot little. The more I work with metal, the more interesting it is about how it's just, it moves and bends, kind of like clay, if just the right ways if you're careful about it, and learning how to like listen to it and read it and see what it's saying, and you know, all the things like that. It's all, you know, physics too, so you know, there's not impossible stuff. So anyhow, got this bent. You saw it probably was super fast. I like to speed things up because it doesn't get boring. S-fit, all right. You know, there's more adjustments to be made and whatnot, but I think that's good. I feel like decent about that. Of course, there's still a whole lot of work left in like cleaning up these panels and getting them ready to actually be welded in here. So that's where I'm going to stop with this for today. And then I'll fill in these holes, sand it. I got to get a die grinder with like the little sandpaper things. I found that from research, watching other people's videos and learning from them. That seems to be like the best method. That's the cleanest method. And then work my way from like 60 grit to 80 grit or something like that. It's so funny. I've done a lot of woodworking projects in the past. Maybe, I'm not sure you can see on top of the roof. It's a neck for a neck through guitar body that I started like years ago, and then got to a place where I wasn't sure about the having the right tools and everything for inverting the headstock so it's back the right angle so you get good sustain, etc. But you guys this is a car thing, so I'll save that for maybe, I don't know, I might do some videos on that. All mahogany, walnut, beautiful. Anyhow, so there's that, and I think next I might go tackling this mess in here. See if I can cut out some rust and make some patches. So there we are.